3 weeks ago, I posted a video with an open challenge to anyone on the internet. This was kind of like my Willy Wonka moment, but instead of inviting you all to a chocolate factory, I invited you all to an insane asylum. The challenge I issued was perhaps the hardest challenge that currently exists in all of gaming. It is a challenge that has been completed by 0 people in 18 years. That's right, no exaggeration. Not a single person in the entire world has completed this challenge in the 18 years that it's been available. But I was naive. In my hubris, I thought I could play God and make a miracle happen. I was under the impression that maybe the reason this hasn't been completed is because the motivation for gamers just wasn't there. So I took a page out of Scrooge McDuck's playbook, I reached into my pockets and I slapped a $5,000 bounty on this bad boy, thinking that this would incentivize people to run it and we might see a champion emerge. But unfortunately, all we've seen emerge so far is mental illness. This has broken some people's minds. Spirits are shattered. I wouldn't be surprised if some runners got addicted to hard drugs as a result of this, just trying to forget the pain of even attempting the challenge. Over the last 3 weeks, it has been misery for quite a few runners who've given it a try. Let me go ahead and break down this entire thing for you. The challenge was completing Halo 2 on Legendary difficulty with 13 of the 14 skulls on deathless. So 0 deaths, solo, Halo 2 Legendary with 13 skulls on. The only skull not on is Envy. For those that don't know, skulls in Halo 2 are gameplay modifiers that make the game harder. All of them except for the Envy Skull. The Envy Skull gives you camo when you use your flashlight, so it's super helpful. So turning that skull off, but still doing the other 13 skulls, completing it on Legendary, solo, without taking a single death. It's never been done before in the 18 years that Halo 2 has been out, and I really wanted to try and push the human race towards greatness. I wanted to witness history being made. And I've watched so many streams of so many different people trying this, and it's just sad. I'm not kidding, this isn't an exaggeration. Of all the runners I've seen over the last 3 weeks, 99% of every single runner couldn't get past level 1. About 80% of that couldn't even get past the first 2 rooms, which includes me because I've tried this myself. Of every single runner, there's only been four runners on Twitch that I've seen get past level 1, and only 2 of them have done it more than once. A popular YouTuber named Hidden Xperia even attempted it for a video and didn't get past the first level. And this made me realize something. I underestimated the challenge. I looked into it a bit more, and I'm going to explain some things that are going to help a lot of you that still want to attempt it, and I want to encourage you to keep attempting it. So, I am raising the bounty. I will now be offering $20,000 to the first person who can complete my sadistic challenge here. This shit is diabolical. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm just hitting you with the straight fucking filthy asshole of the truth. It is brutally difficult, and this is going to take a long time. $20,000 to the first person who can actually make history here and complete the challenge. I'm going to go over the rules again. It has to be streamed on either Twitch or YouTube. And it has to be solo Halo 2 Legendary difficulty with 13 of the skulls on. Envy cannot be on. So all the skulls except Envy on. No save load cheesing or any external modifications or anything like that. Just good old-fashioned spit and elbow grease. Glitches are allowed, but of course not like cheats or anything like that. If the glitch is present in the game, you're welcome to use it. In the description, I'm putting a link to a place to submit VODs. If anyone out there actually accomplishes this, submit it to the link in the description, and we're going to go through that shit with a fine-tooth comb. We want to make sure there's no editing or tomfoolery afoot, no fishy business. This is why it needs to be streamed. There needs to be VOD evidence proving that it's real. No sly editing or tricks like that, which is why the streaming is such a big requirement here. Now, I'm also going to be linking a Discord in the description that was started by the community that has all of like the best strats and best ways of approaching this challenge. So if anyone's interested in learning how to do it or having information at their fingertips to give it a try, the link to that Discord is going to be in the description. That could be really helpful. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can either do it on Halo 2 Classic, the original Halo 2 Xbox game, or you can do Halo 2 Anniversary, which is in the Master Chief Collection, and that even has a Lasso playlist that has Envy off by default. Now let me give you all of the cheat sheets and everything that we've learned, or I've learned rather. Halo 2 Anniversary is significantly harder to do this on. The tick rate in Halo 2 Anniversary is higher, which means the enemies are shooting more frequently, faster. So they'll mag dump you so quick that you'll insta-die, whereas in Halo Classic you'll have a little bit more time to respond and hide or respond and fight back. Halo 2 Anniversary is much more difficult here because not only is the tick rate higher, some of the glitches that exist in Halo 2 Classic don't exist in Halo 2 Anniversary. The biggest one being ghosting. In Halo 2 Classic, there's a glitch called ghosting, which allows you to displace your hitbox, and it's crucial in the first level. Using ghosting, the first level is actually pretty doable. It's pretty easy. You can ghost through multiple doors and skip large sections of the map, and that's totally fine. Like I said, doing this challenge, you can use glitches. The only thing you can't use is actual external cheats or macros or anything like that. So Halo 2 Anniversary doesn't have ghosting, which is a crucial glitch, really helpful, and the enemies shoot faster and hit harder because they're shooting faster. So Halo 2 Anniversary doing this challenge, I honestly don't know if it'll ever be done because of one level in particular, Gravemind. Gravemind is infamous for being the hardest level in Halo franchise history. This is the level that put hair on your chest when you were a child. This is where most people got stuck, and it's the level most people remember as being the biggest pain in the ass. It's absolutely brutal. But on Halo 2 Anniversary, with this challenge, Lasso, all skulls on except Envy, it's damn near unbeatable. It is so fucking rough. So there's a good chance that anyone trying this on Halo 2 Anniversary is going to not complete it because of Gravemind. And Gravemind is like one of the last levels too, so when you get to Gravemind, you're already like 70% of the way there. So you're like 4.5 hours in, it's just soul crushing. So, let me get to my recommendation. If you seriously want to attempt this and seriously want to complete it, I highly recommend doing it on the original Halo 2 disc, a Halo 2 Classic. You can play it on Xbox 360, I think there's even Xbox One backwards compatibility, but just playing the original Halo 2 Classic, because that allows you to do ghosting and the enemies aren't shooting as fast, so you can actually survive certain things and respond to certain things that you couldn't in Anniversary. But that also comes with a catch, because in order to do this on Halo 2 Classic, you're going to have to collect all 13 skulls manually each time. So you're going to have to collect the 13 skulls, and you're going to have to do that every time you want to run this, unless you just keep your console on forever. Because Halo 2, unfortunately, being as archaic and primitive as it is, when you turn off the console, the skull effects go away. So you have to get the skulls again in order to activate them. There's ways of kind of cheesing this with making certain save profiles in front of skulls. So if you want to do this multiple times across multiple days, you make these profiles and then just load them up, grab the skull, and then start. Saves you some time, but it is still tedious. So setting it up is more tedious in Halo 2 Classic, but the actual challenge is more doable there. Whereas starting in Halo 2 Anniversary is more convenient because the skulls you can just turn on from the start, but actually completing the challenge there is much more difficult. So there's trade-offs for both. Now I'd like to talk about the two runners that I briefly mentioned that consistently get past the first level. The runners are Jervalen and Pedrogas. Jervalen is the closest by far. I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple Jervalen clips here, but he's gotten to Gravemind a few times actually, but has unfortunately had his runs cut short due to some bullshit, and it's just rough. Let me show you some Jervalen clips.
Just get me up top, brother. Oh, shit, dude. I played that hard as fuck. Okay, I gotta kill this guy. Come on, dude. Just give me my back smack, brother. No! He ate a back smack, dude. He ate a back smack. Oh my god. Oh no, I think I might be dead, boys. Oh my god, I'm fucking dead, chat. How close am I? I mean, I've got the best shot, Sky, but I don't know, I could get it right now, or I could get it 6 months from now. You just don't know. It's just... You just have to get lucky. Like, it doesn't really matter about being good. Like, yeah, okay. You have to be...
That first clip where the brute shook him down for his lunch money was on Gravemind. That could have been a huge clutch moment there, but it just wasn't in the cards. Actually, as I'm making this video, Jervalin is still streaming runs right now.
Are you coming over here? Get off the wall and come here. What are you doing? Come here. You're ugly.
The Sigma grind set is absolutely remarkable here. But like I mentioned, he's not the only one. There's another runner who's consistently at least made it past the first level, and that's Pedrogas. Here's just a clip of some of the chaos and an unfortunate run ending moment.
Malditos golpes que no sirven, güey. ¿Cuántos golpes no solté a la verga que no dieron en el blanco? No mames. En la puta espalda, güey, a la verga. Ay, güey. No mames. Güey. Ay, no mames, güey. Es en serio.
Yeah, it's soul crushing and demands perfection. It's like a 6-hour run, 6 to 7 hours depending on how efficient you are, and you have to play absolutely perfect the entire time with almost no mistakes, and still luck needs to be on your side. I think it can be done. I really do. $20,000 to the first person that can do it. Let's make some history. Let's get wild and wacky. I want to see it. I believe. That's about it. See ya.